You're working long hours, but after those long hours, you're also working. You are working at home. There's always chores. There are always things to be fixed around the house, and maybe you're even planning to move into a new place, and there's remodeling to be done, and you're working at night, literally, because you need to make sure that everything is done fast enough so that no money is lost, and so that you can finally then have that peace that you really want. But guess what? You've been working and living like this for your entire adult life, and that peace that you really want never really comes, right? If you sat down and calm down your nerves and the wheels that are turning in your head constantly on an ongoing basis, you would realize that that peace that you really strive for is just a pipe dream. In reality, there is something inside of you that is forcing you to constantly do something, literally burning yourself out. And then, if you analyze it a little bit deeper, you would most likely figure out that there are a lot of fears inside of you, such as fear of losing something, fear of being late. And that's why you always make decisions in a way that you create a lot of pressure for yourself. You need to do everything now. Everything has to be done yesterday, right? Because every single day that you delay something is time lost, it's money lost, and you don't want to lose it. But you see, there's these fears of losing something, being late. These fears are those emotions that force you into that situation. In the situation that you're in, burnt out, never having time, and most likely not having time for your kids and for your fiance or your wife, right? And then tell me, aren't there also fears inside of you that if you were to tell your significant other that you would, chill out a bit, you wouldn't get that project done in such a quick time, right? And that you would want to spend time with her and all of that kind of stuff, aren't there fears inside of you that she would say that you are lazy, that you're not giving her enough money, that sort of thing? And it's also those fears that contribute to the overall problem. And so you are running around like a hamster in a wheel, having forced yourself in that situation where you have no time, no energy, and you feel constantly as if you're on the verge of a burnout. If you are interested in how to resolve those inner conflicts and those emotions that are so overwhelming that they keep you on high alert, all the time, that stress and anxiety has become like a second nature of yours, right? So if you want to figure out how to resolve those conflicts and then be able to see things clearly and make different decisions and plan things out in a way that you would have more time for yourself, you would become more, stable as a person, as a man. You would be that rock for your wife, even if she's emotional, even if she doesn't agree on certain aspects with you, and sometimes maybe blames you for things. You would be able to be that rock for her, right? And long term, if you look at it long term, your relationship would thrive. Instead of now you burning yourself out as a madman, not giving her enough time and attention, and then a couple of years down the line, that relationship is probably doomed anyway. But instead, you can choose to live with the smell of roses. If you want to find out how to do that, come to me.